Hello friends, welcome to the 5th episode on biblical parenting. Today we're going to deal with the topic authority in the home. When we spoke about parent-directed model in episode 2, we said how there are clearly defined authority structures in the house. Now, God has put in place authority structures, in fact well-defined authority structures to govern our lives. If you look at our nation, at our workplaces, our schools, and of course the small community called family. Parents have been given this responsibility to exercise godly authority over their children. I remember one of the older couples telling us when we had our second baby, he told us, when you bring the baby home, pause at the threshold of your house for a moment and decide in your mind who is going to be in charge. Is the child going to rule over you, or are you going to exercise authority over your child? The Bible clearly says that the children need to honor their parents.
Now let me make it clear that when we talk about authority over our children, we do not mean bossing them around or refusing to give them any freedom or independence. What we mean is that we accept the God-given structure that gives parents the authority within the family. It is with the awareness of this authority that we must begin parenting. As we start, we must be aware of our end goal. The end goal of parenting must be the transformation of the dependent child to an independent adult. So along the way, there must be a gradual increase in the freedom allowed to the child under this authority structure until we let go. Honoring authority at home is training for the child to honor authority outside the home. And this authority structure needs to be clearly explained to the child and modeled by parents even in their relationship to each other.
Yes, like Glory mentioned, we need to exercise caution that we do not swing to one of the extremes. We're not talking about authoritarianism, wherein the parents just have unquestionable authority and it's not like dictatorship. But we are also not talking about being extremely permissive. Permissiveness where the child is allowed to do anything and all the wants of the child are met. That's not what we are talking about. It needs to be a blend. There has to be a balance. We are talking about exercising godly, loving authority in the house. And we have to exercise this loving authority keeping in mind that we've been given the responsibility to mold and train our child's heart for a greater good, which is to love the Lord our God with all our heart, mind and strength, and that they would learn to love their neighbors as they love themselves. If you have any questions or comments, I would request you to please put that in the comment section below, and we would love to hear from you, questions, just inputs into the same so that it could benefit many young parents. Do check out www.surefoundation.co.